Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we're back with week number 3 of the UBL. We have not had the best season yet, but neither has our new opponent, Dr. Slaking. So, I just, very quickly, I have this weird feeling that this season will go 0-8. And I'm super scared, but I have a feeling that's where we're heading. But you know, we cross that bridge when we get here. For now, we have to focus on this game. And our opponent has an awfully disgusting team that we somehow have to try and deal with. So what I've kind of brought to kind of sort of help with this, I have a Georgia, and we'll move this a little bit so you can better see. It outspeeds everything. That's first of all nice. And yes, it does have much slab. He has a magneton. We do all 50% if he's not evil light. And even then, if something like, you know, Pillswine or Appleton that otherwise will Georgia wants to come in, they have to deal with an accuracy drop. So, you know, it is what it is. And we can toxic those two and just baton pass out. So it's fine, you know. His team is otherwise pretty, like, barring, like, those 3 Pokemon there, Magneton, Pillswine, and Appleton, he doesn't really have the best counters for Jolteon. So that's kind of why we have it here. We also have a Fairy Steel Valley who's faster than Adamant Max Speed Urshifu, just in case he wants to run that, because he's either going to bother outspeeding kommo-o, or he's not. Like, that kind of depends. If he doesn't, we're faster, which is pretty nice, and the bad thing is that even if we're max physically defensive, we'd still die to 2 Iron Heads, so it's not like it matters. We live 1, that's great, and we can get some damage off, and we can raw so that he can't sit up with like Scolipede or porygon-z against us, and that's just great, and we can defog if necessary. We also have kommo-o. It's our little surprise choice Scarfer here, because his team, like, look at it, it's very weak to fighting, except for like 4 Pokemon, and 3 of those are super frail, like Scolipede, Starmie, and Talonflame. Really don't want to take close combat, so it's only like Marina, which is why we have Poison Jab, and we also have Rock Slide just in case, because where there's a Rock Slide, there's a way. Am I right? I'm alright. I'm right. Next up, also speaking very fast, just want to get into the battle and get this out of the way. We have a special defensive Harold because he has a porygon-z, which is scary, and we have Raw because I have bad memories of getting absolutely swept by a porygon-z that's up against my Vaporeon, so now we kind of try and avoid that. And we also, you know, which protects Gold, very simple. We also take Sit from the Prime Arena, so that's also quite nice. Next up we have on the hill, because he has a Scolipede is scary. The Combo Bear both help with Throat Chop from the Scolipede. It can also mean that we can live a Wicked Blow from a bloody banded Urshifu if necessary, so it's kind of nice. Just like if it's last ditch effort, you know, we just need a little bit of damage, you know, it is what it is. So that's it, it's just max special defense. Easiness can also help take hits from the Talonflame, because Talonflame is honestly one of the absolutely biggest threats on his team. I'm almost more scared of Talonflame than I am of Urshifu, which sounds really weird. I should be scared of both, but I guess I'm just scared of his whole team, so, you know, it is what it is. Last up, I really didn't know what to bring, because none of my Pokemon really look that great in this matchup. So, I took the one that looked the least awful, and that is Bronzong. It's max defense, but that's just because, like, Body Press, again, like was the case with kommo-o, like, he's pretty weak to fighting, other than some kind of, you know, few single things. And Heavy Slam kind of takes care of the things that, you know, help, like the resist, Body Press, Heavy Slam can help against. And we have Rock Tomb, because Bronzong is so bad. A Rock Slide, if you're not invested, can't take out the Talonflame. A non-invested Talonflame survives a Rock Slide from a Bronzong. So while you're doing that, I will connect with my opponent and we'll get into the game. Alright, so we'll be jumping into it very soon. I just wish him good luck and have fun, because that's what we do around these paths, because every time someone doesn't say good luck, somehow it always ends up disconnecting. So if you ever play me, always say good luck. Even if you don't want me to have luck, still say good luck, because otherwise, like, nah. He's ready, I'm not ready. Most likely, it depends on what he's bringing. We're either going to lead Jolteon or kommo-o, probably. Unless he completely surprises me here. Which it doesn't, actually, at all. Colossal. I can't play that. Spell that. Porygon-z. Not surprising, we're writing in hand again. Which means that I can't see what I can't read what I'm writing, but at least I'm writing it. Talonflame. And Pillswine. So he has 2 fighting resistances, that's Primarina and Talonflame. And on the hill, it can take on Talonflame now, because he doesn't have Scolipede, so it actually doesn't have to do that. So I guess we do Lead Commotion. Because in case he goes for something like Urshifu lead, that'd be pretty great. Also, I do believe, we have a little bit of time to calc right now, I do believe we should also do a buttload to Piloswine. Like a buttload. We don't one-shot it, pretty close to though, so we can deal with that. So yeah, let's just do that. Let's see what he leads. Also, in regards to that whole having 0 losses or 0 wins this season, oh, I wish it was 0 losses. If that happens, I don't actually know whether or not I should retire from Draft League because I'm so bad, or if I should say, at least I can't get any worse than this. So that's kind of... I mean, we get to see after this battle whether or not that'll even be relevant to talk about. But I don't know. Like, it's weird this time around. I don't know. Matthew wants to play with us. I'm not sure I want to play with Matthew. I played him twice. First time I forgot that the friend was a fire type, so let's not repeat that, and that's so mad. The Piloswine. He could just set up rocks. But I really don't want to risk him icicle crashing, because that would just be so bad. That would be so bad. I can't. We have to go to Bronzong. I can't risk it. I'd be so sad if he sets up rocks, and he probably is just going to set up rocks, and I just feel so bad, because I could have absolutely done, like... No, he doubles. Into what? Karina's is switching to our commotion. I mean, we can go to Harold. Let's go into Harold. I want to kind of see Primarina. I mean, it's probably at the very least max HP, I think, to do that. I mean, let me see. Bold. He scores. We water absorb. That is beautiful. I mean, if he's max special defensive, we don't 2-shot, but otherwise we actually do 2-shot. Do 2-shot. That's not what I want. I want to check his team. Skull is pretty darn free. He can toxic me, which would be annoying, but Skull is pretty darn free, and a burn would be nice because he does not have the best way of healing himself. And we do get a burn, so that's nice. That's nice. So we see Skull. Calm mind. Okay, we are roaring so fast. Skull and Calm mind. Nah, darling. Nah, darling. No, no. No, 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 no. 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 Nah. Nah. I'm not playing this game. I refuse to play this game. Not at all. Go away. You think you can set up against Harold? I'll show you that you can't. Just so that you know, for the rest, Energy Ball, we do live because we are max special defensive. It does a decent chunk, you know. At least we get him out of here, so you know there's that. I'm not about to deal with that. Energy Ball. No, don't restart my computer. Gosh dang it, that would be so awful. I have to go into my. I have to go into Savali. I don't really want to. He can read it and just Iron Head, and that would feel pretty bad. But you know, we can't protect because I would have loved to protect, but I can't. So we just have to go into Savali, just like plain and raw. Also, I was really hoping that Urshifu would not be the thing that came in. And obviously, it was the thing that came in, because I was hoping that it wasn't, so therefore it was. So he basically got his biggest threat in for free. Send Headbutt. Okay. It's neutral. How much did that do? It was Misavai. This is Savai. Shifu. What was it he was expecting me to go into? I don't know. He has Send Headbutt. And he got me down to 121, which is... That is 33%. I think he's banded. No, yeah, nah, maybe not. What does he have for fairy? He does have things. So we could just punish it, because he's probably honestly going to swap, I would think. Yeah, he does swap. Okay, so we know Send Headbutt. And we've seen this thing before, that's the Piloswine. The Pillow Swine. The swine that is a pillow. The swine that is made of pillows. We could go into freedom. Honestly. Yeah, that might actually be the best option, because what we can do is we could either just raw body press against a pillow swine, which will not do a lot. Yeah, I mean, it does okay. Heavy slam is also like kind of a middle ground. No, body press is actually better. The thing is, we could also iron defense. But I think I kind of stole just 1 damage off. What would we swap in to this thing? We could all... Nah, let's just body press. We get some damage off. He rocks. So we could have set up an iron defense and would actually be in pretty good shape, you know? I mean, it wouldn't against the Talonflame. Talonflame can revenge us pretty easily, and we get a good chunk off. It seems to just be max HP. No defense investment. So that's kind of sort of that. I think it was still just body press. I mean, again, he can go into Primarina, so maybe I should have not done that. But we got him down, like, pretty well. He was, like, down to, I don't know, like 65% or something. Yeah, that's a Primarina. Okay. Primarina. I mean, Heavy Slam does okay damage, actually. I'm just a little scared of this thing setting up, obviously. Again. So I think we just Heavy Slam. I mean, I have Vaporeon, but again, Vaporeon lost a lot of health, so I'm not really about to... But we just combine up again. Lovely. I mean, I was about to say, I wonder if it has rest, but obviously it doesn't. Because otherwise, like, it would have, you know... Not have leftovers if it had rest, because we have already seen a good chunk of the moves. I can't really risk Herald. But I also can't really take a Scold. I also cannot spell Scold. It's a +1. It'll do a good chunk to us, which is kind of not that nice. I feel like we're still just every time. I hope that he reads Herald. He doesn't. I could have gone into Herald and got enough. I could have gotten health. Don't burn me. Okay, good. Good, that's lovely. That's lovely. That's lovely. And it's just like teeny bit of little damage. The thing is, does he read me going to Howl now? We could also go kommo-o. Kommo-o is kind of like middle ground, but I don't want to risk taking a Scold. He could also just move. No, he has Scold to kill Bronzong. I'll regret it if he goes for an energy ball this time. I will regret it heavily if he does. But if he does not, I would be pretty happy, you know? He read it. Ugh. KOs the program. If I just stayed in and, you know, clicked Heavy Slam, that would have been lovely. It would have been so nice. That would have been so nice. Okay, so what happens? If we go into kommo-o, and we take this thing out, he goes into Talonflame, or Urshifu. Probably Talonflame. I still think it's kind of sort of what I have to do. Now I'm a little annoyed that he had to read that. Should have just... No. I also accidentally closed the card because my cards aren't working. Bronzong. Pulse End. I closed the Valley. I mean, if close combat doesn't kill here, I don't know who I am anymore. Then I don't know who I am, and I will retire. So that... Fairy. I want my setup again. And it's KO'd. By kommo-o. Please go into your Urshifu. I would love that. I would absolutely adore it. That's not Urshifu, that's Talonflame. I hate Talonflame. Have I told you guys that I hate Talonflame? Talonflame is like the worst Pokemon that ever existed, so we have to go into on the hill. Because that's just free brave bird material, and I'm not about that. I'm not about that. Will-O-Wisps. That's nice to know. I mean, we were locked in anyways. It's not like it really did that much for us anyway to do anything. We could just set up rocks. I would actually like to punish this man a little bit for swapping around, get some damage off on Porygon and Urshifu and all that. It could sort of kind of be nice. Make us a little bit more even. I know he gets a free switch in into something, which is into the Urshifu. Which is sort of kind of not the greatest. Especially because I can't really throw this thing out as long as he has his cute little bear. Then I can't really do that, so we kind of sort of just have to go to the valley. Had I not lost Vaporeon, I would have felt a lot better. But honestly, the reason why I also want Rocks Up is because it makes my roll on Pillow-Swine... Actually, my roll on Pillow-Swine is super good. It's actually just... The only thing that really stands in the way of kommo-o sweeping is honestly Talonflame. That's a wicked blow. Not surprising. We do. That's not good. I guess that's pretty bad. We lost half pretty quickly. But I don't really... Do I mind? I mean, yes, I sort of kind of do. KOs. Savali. I need to use my brain, because we haven't lost this even though we are behind. Good thing I took my Savali Calyx up again. Good thing I found it. I just knew. Because if we go kommo-o, how much will kommo-o do to Talonflame? I mean, he would go into it. We still do like 50%, and we still have our thing. And obviously he will be a little wary about the fact that I go into kommo-o against this thing. But he could think that, oh, I know he's locked into a dark move. But if he knows I'm locked into a dark move... Do we predict the Talonflame? I would love to predict the Talonflame. I mean, he's locked into Wicked Blow. And he's not letting this thing go down. That would be so silly. To let this thing go down. I think he's swapping. And I hope it's into Talonflame. That's not Talonflame. Was that Talonflame? No, that's this thing. Can we at least do 50%? No. That thing would have been so dead. Colossal. Oh, that thing would have been so close to being dead. This is bad. Like, not gonna lie, this is sort of kind of bad. I guess we throw Freedom away. I'm screwing this up quite harshly. But now this thing is in range of close combat too. Rapid spin. Okay, so he removes rocks and becomes fast. Which is bad. I didn't even know this thing got rapid spin. The more you know. I mean, we just body press. It doesn't really matter. I think we're dead. KO is Bronzong. He will wisp me. Welp. I thought we were dying. Huh. What does more now from Bronzong then? Against a Colossal. I would think Colossal is a thick dude, so... Yeah, body press definitely is. What if we burned? Healthy, we are burned. Oh, that does reduce damage. I mean, we can't do anything but click it. Honestly. It gets spikes? Since when? Since when does this thing get spikes? That's the dumbest shit. I've ever known. Okay, wow. Why? Okay, I mean, I can't really do anything about it. It didn't even die. Well, that's lovely. That's just lovely, okay. Okay. This is, he sets up the third layer, probably. I would do that too. No, it will whispers again. Yeah, no, nah. He doesn't have a boot to hit me then? Well, that's bad. Also, the thing that I'm a little scared of is porygon-z coming in and trying to set up an agility. That's a porygon-z that's trying to set up an agility, I think. Yep. Which, that's how we can lose very quickly. Yep, yep, yep. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. Ah, I hate this game. Sometimes. Can kommo-o live ahead? From porygon-z. It's probably modest then. It's definitely not specs. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I thought. Oh, nasty plot 2. Well, that's lovely. Then we don't. I'm even at the point where I don't really want to laugh. Ugh. The camera is as discouraged as I am. I mean, at least it's not such discouraged as that. We're still not living ahead. But that's what it is. I don't know. At this point, like, I think we have lost and we could just write that in the books. What did I do here? Oh, you wanted to dark pulse. Okay. I mean, kommo-o and take a +2 dark pulse from this thing. Probably not. I mean, dark pulse? No, because we lose a lot of health, I think. Actually? No, because it's a +2. No. We can't. And we also don't take him out with Scorching Sands, so this actually doesn't matter at all. Like, I'll be, it's not because I'm not salty, I'm just tired. I think is the right word. I'll be honest, competitive Pokemon these days are not really... I'm not feeling it. Is that hard to say? We're gonna see if it's +2 speed. Yeah, it's faster than me, like, no matter what. Probably has a nice move. I have to bank that it doesn't. I mean, we tried to try attack anyways, so it's not like it matters. Maybe it's, if it's like 0 speed, 0 investment. No, he's still faster +2, so it doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. We lost. PC kills everything. Kills everything. So yeah, that went bad very quickly. It's just like I think porygon-z is just like my nemesis of Pokemon, somehow, some way, and I don't know at this point. I apologize for. Like, the thing is, I was playing fast, but I don't think I was playing that poorly up until this point. So yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I suck. What else can I say? I wanted to say good game. My opponent played well. I just didn't. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. Have a great day, and that serenade. I feel like it's happening.